For generations, the job market moved slowly. Skills lasted decades. Careers followed predictable paths. But artificial intelligence doesn't respect stability. It learns faster than training systems can adapt, and it scales faster than workforces can respond. Roles don't just disappear anymore. They dissolve, fragment, and reassemble into something unfamiliar. And while headlines argue about job loss, the real transformation is happening quietly inside how work itself is defined. Welcome to AI Unlocked, the channel where we explore artificial intelligence, future tech, and the tools that are changing the world. Today, we're diving into how AI is shaping the job market. Jobs used to have clear boundaries. Titles meant something, responsibilities were fixed. AI blurs those edges. Tasks are unbundled, automated, reassigned, and recombined. One role becomes many smaller functions, some handled by humans, others by machines. This fragmentation changes how work is valued. Output matters more than position. Contribution matters more than tenure. People are no longer hired for what they are, but for what they can deliver right now. The job market shifts from roles to capabilities. Stability gives way to adaptability. Careers become modular rather than linear. As this spreads, job descriptions struggle to keep up. Hiring becomes reactive. Workers are forced to translate themselves constantly. The market stops speaking in titles and starts speaking in skills. AI doesn't eliminate work outright. It reshapes it. Tasks disappear, but roles rarely vanish all at once. Instead, jobs are hollowed out. The repetitive core is automated, leaving humans to manage exceptions, oversight, and judgment. This creates a strange imbalance. Jobs remain, but they feel different. The cognitive load shifts upward. Workers handle fewer tasks, but more complex ones. Stress doesn't disappear, it concentrates. Over time, expectations rise. Humans are expected to perform at the edge of complexity, while machines handle the basics. The job still exists, but it no longer resembles the one it replaced. Work survives, but in altered form. In an AI-shaped market, skills decay faster. What's valuable today may be irrelevant tomorrow. Static expertise becomes risky. Learning becomes continuous, not optional. AI accelerates this cycle. Tools evolve rapidly. Interfaces change. Entire workflows are redefined. Workers must adapt not just once, but repeatedly. The ability to learn becomes more important than what is learned. This favors flexibility over depth. Generalists gain ground. Specialists must constantly re-specialize. Skill security disappears. Adaptation becomes the new baseline. AI increasingly mediates who gets hired. Resumes are filtered. Candidates are ranked. Behavior is scored. Decisions are shaped before a human ever intervenes. This speeds up hiring, but it also narrows it. Patterns are rewarded. Deviations are filtered out. Potential is inferred from past data, not future possibility. Bias doesn't vanish. It becomes statistical. Inequality is reproduced quietly under the appearance of objectivity. Hiring becomes efficient, but not necessarily fair. The job market becomes less visible, even as it becomes more automated. AI changes what productivity means. It's no longer just about hours worked or tasks completed. It's about how effectively humans collaborate with machines. Workers who can leverage AI amplify their output dramatically. Those who can't fall behind. Productivity gaps widen. Performance becomes asymmetric. This reshapes competition. Two people doing the same job may produce radically different results. The market rewards augmentation, not effort. Intelligence becomes a multiplier. And here's the part most people miss. The job market isn't just changing around workers, it's changing what workers are expected to become. Don't go anywhere, because what comes next determines who actually survives this shift. AI doesn't impact everyone equally. Access to tools, training, and opportunity determines outcomes. Those who can adapt early gain leverage. Those who can't are pushed into shrinking roles. This creates a new divide, not just between employed and unemployed, but between augmented and unaugmented workers. Capability gaps widen quietly. Over time, inequality becomes structural. The market rewards those who align with intelligent systems. Others are left managing the remnants of automation. Advantage compounds silently. Traditional employment gives way to fragmented labor. Freelance tasks, contract-based output, project-driven work cycles. AI platforms coordinate this fragmentation at scale. Work becomes transactional. Security erodes. Flexibility increases, but at a cost. Benefits disappear. Stability weakens. This reshapes identity. People stop being defined by careers and start being defined by availability. The job market becomes fluid and unforgiving. As AI handles execution, humans shift into supervisory roles, monitoring outputs, correcting errors, making judgment calls. This requires trust and vigilance. Over-reliance creates risk. Distrust creates friction. Workers sit between automation and accountability. The role of the human becomes paradoxical, less involved in process, more responsible for outcomes. Authority remains, but control feels distant. Jobs have always been more than income. They provide identity, structure, and purpose. AI disrupts that relationship. When roles fragment, meaning fragments too. People struggle to locate value in tasks that feel temporary or mediated by machines. Work becomes less personal. This raises deeper questions. If AI handles productivity, what defines contribution? What gives work meaning in an automated world? The job market reshapes not just labor, but self-worth. The future of work isn't fixed. Policy matters, education matters, cultural values matter. The job market can be shaped or left to drift. Reskilling systems must evolve. Safety nets must adapt. Humans must remain central, not optional. Otherwise, efficiency will dominate at the expense of dignity. The job market isn't being destroyed, it's being redesigned. And the outcome depends on how consciously that redesign happens. AI isn't just changing who gets hired or what tasks are automated. It's changing the very structure of work itself. As intelligence reshapes productivity, skills, and opportunity, the future of the job market won't be decided by technology alone, but by how societies choose to integrate it. If you found this episode insightful, make sure to follow the channel and subscribe for more cinematic explorations into how artificial intelligence is reshaping work, power, and everyday life. And in our next video, we go deeper into the mechanics behind modern AI in the science of neural networks, breaking down how these systems actually learn, adapt, and make decisions, and why understanding this layer explains everything you've just seen happen in the job market.